A missing Eugene man's friends and family are voicing their frustrations as to why he was denied mental health care before ultimately going missing. Thanks for joining us here at 6 o'clock. I'm Albert James. KEZI 9 News reporter Noah Chavez spoke with the man's son and close neighbor who believe changes need to be made to the patient screening process before another person in mental distress goes missing.
His car had been found on a logging road somewhere with his cell phone and wallet in the car, I believe, and no Joe.
Joe Booker's car was found last Monday on a mountain road between Lowell and Oak Ridge by a state trooper after his neighbors and family had lost contact with him late last month.
Kind of goes on cycles as far as depression and mania and you know, everything with that.
Jacob Booker, Joe's son, says his dad had been able to admit himself into mental health care services when he felt he was in need before without issue.
Sue and I both were frustrated because we did try to get him committed into Lane County Behavioral Health. He has been committed in the past. Again, we're talking about cycles earlier. He's been here 3 years ago. He's been committed in the past.
But Jacob alleges this recent time did not go the way it did before.
Told that Joe does not pose as a threat or doesn't meet their criteria, does not pose a threat to himself or others.
And they refused admission for him. And then I got wrapped up with my own life, and approximately maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks went by, and that's when we found out Joe was gone. He was missing.
Search and rescue teams are still working to try and find Joe, but his friends and family say that he wasn't given the proper care he needed, and they're trying to understand why.
How can they rely 100% and solely on the testimony of someone who's obviously mentally disturbed? Would you believe the answers you're getting from a mentally disturbed person?
I think the way that he's been living, and Sue believes this as well, the way that he's kind of been living and not really taking care of himself, not really capable of taking care of himself right now, I think that is a harm to himself.
Joe's friends and family are hoping that if Joe is able to be found safely, he will get the mental health care he needs before it's too late.
I would like to see him immediately taken in by the Lane County mental health system and given the care that he so desperately needs.
We did reach out to Lane County Behavioral Health this weekend, but have not yet heard back.
So hopefully Joe sees that there's an effort, we're getting word out, and if he's out there, please come home, Joe.
Reporting in Lane County, Noah Chavez, KEZI 9 News.